And what is your name, ma'am?
My name is Julie Lamine. I'm testifying on behalf of my mother, Susanna Brown.
And did you sign up?
I did.
Okay, please proceed, Julie. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm testifying in opposition to this, in support of my mother, who is terminally ill with metastatic breast cancer. The cancer had metastasized to her bone. She was diagnosed in 2008. Prognosis was very bad at the time, but she was not given a deadline. She could have at that time felt that that it was going to be over for her. We all thought in the back of our minds that it was only going to be about a year, and that would be it, because of how it had metastasized and spread throughout her body. But we never mentioned a deadline, and she was going to be living with cancer. Should we have encouraged her otherwise and felt, well, maybe she doesn't want to suffer, and maybe she had felt that way, I don't want to suffer, she would have missed the last years of her life from 2008 until now, which would include the birth of her first great-grandchild on her birthday, and also the many joys and sorrows and everything that goes along with life for the last years since 2008. She insisted that I come tonight because she is now on a new chemo, which she's not doing very well on and is not well right now, and she's in bed. But she insisted that I come and speak on her behalf because this bill insults the dignity of her life. She wanted to tell you that her life is valuable to that last breath, and that this bill really scares her. It scares her because somebody could say, well, you know, you're going to be suffering now, and we don't want you to suffer, and we could end it early. They could have said that in 2008, because along with everything else, she has chronic kidney disease, diabetes. If you looked at the list on her medical history, you might think that, you know, there's not much longer. But here she is still, struggling, but she wants to live. She wants you to know that her life is valuable and she has hope. And when she came to Rhode Island with the flag that says hope on it, that's what she had hoped for. If you take hope away, you get despair. And if you get despair, you just get more suffering. So she wanted to let you know that rarely will you see her without a smile on her face, because she has hope until her last breath.
Thank you.
Thank
Are
you.
there any questions for this witness? Representative Price.
Thank you, Chairman. It's a great story about your mom. Glad she's still around.
Thank
Did the
you.
doctors give some sort of a prognosis in the early stages of this? Like, did the doctors give you a deadline, but you didn't tell your mom?
The thing I appreciated about her oncologist is that she would refuse to give her a deadline, because she understood as a physician that she could not, in her medical opinion, give that deadline, because she's, how is she to know when her last breath will be? It was very bad, and it would have looked that way to us. It looked that way to her. I could tell on her face that it was a pretty bad diagnosis, a prognosis, but she never, ever gave her a deadline, and that's the thing that we have always appreciated, and it's given us so much hope, and it's why she's still around.
Thank you.
Thank you.